Shania. That little newsies.
Hey you, are you 5? I am, baby. My name is Bram.
And I'm Jake, Bram's dad, but some people call me BoxerBlu. Blah! And here is the news.
Hi everybody, today is February 9th, 2021. It's Extraterrestrial Day.
Some people, Bram, think that I'm an extraterrestrial.
Well, let's explain what an extraterrestrial is, right? You'd also call it an ET.
Yes, so when you hear E.T., you think of that movie, that wonderful movie, from the early 80s, Steven Spielberg, Elliot, and Reese's Pieces, and all that stuff. But actually, nobody's ever seen an alien.
Well, like Roswell and something.
Well, we don't know if aliens really exist. Some people believe in them, some people don't. I mean, as you know, I'm from Zusania, and that's a pretty strange planet.
It's actually Earth.
Yes, but anyway, today's the day when we celebrate the idea of aliens coming to Earth.
Oh.
Robin Hood, king of the something.
Oh, yeah. You're saying that because of the Robin Hood thing with GameStop, right?
Yes, so kids, we're going to explain this as best as we can, people, adults mostly, they pay money to own a company, right? So think about like McDonald's.
Yes, McDonald's, they have all the Happy Meals, I love them so much.
Yeah, so, like a long time ago, McDonald's didn't have that much money, right? So, Ray Kroc,
played scorchingly by Michael Keaton a few years ago.
Ray Kroc, for example, he didn't have that much money to start McDonald's, but he had to convince other people to invest money. Say, hey, you know what, this idea of McDonald's, standardized burgers, it's a good thing, so you should check it out. And so people, they invested their money, and they took a chance, right? They invested $10 or $1 million or $20, but then they had to get the money back.
Yes, so how is this about GameStop and Robin Hood? I don't really understand.
Yes, so, in general, when people want to own part of a company, they have to go through their bank or a banking institution, a banking company, right? And it's kind of it's not a slow process these days, but there are a lot of rules to it.
Yes, that's where Robinhood comes in. Now I understand. Robinhood's an app, right? That's like trying to disrupt all that stuff, right?
Yes, sort of like how Facebook years ago changed social media and whatnot. Robinhood is an app your mom and dad, or maybe your older brother or something, that they can use to really quickly make trades, like real time, and that affects how much things cost and how a company looks and all those things. And so it's pretty interesting.
Yes. And so GameStop, it's a big company, right? You've probably seen it if you play video games, right? But actually, it's not doing very well. Like the value of GameStop,
and also AMC, which are big movie theaters, like in the pandemic, right? The value is very, very low right now.
Yes, so these people, a lot of them like to use Reddit.
Yes, and Elon Musk, he's been into this too. It's called like Stonk or something weird like that.
Yes, and so basically, these couple of people who do have a lot of money, they made the value of GameStop go up really, really, really fast, right?
Yes, so that's causing all kinds of problems. Like Robinhood had to get, extra money from investors just to make this whole thing happen.
Yes, and so basically the thing to walk away with is like it's a company that's trying to break the rules, but it's actually causing problems too, because it's causing the stock market to kind of go crazy.
Yes, but there is one silver lining here.
Yes, there's a little girl. It's pretty amazing. Her name is Jaden Carr. She's 10 years old, and she actually, for Kwanzaa, which is a holiday that some African Americans celebrate around Christmas time, she got some stock in GameStop, and now, because of this whole Robinhood Elon Musk thing or whatever, she's made almost $3,200.
Wow, good job, Jaden. Douche.
Warp speed ahead! I love that. It goes back to, Star Trek or Star Wars, something like that.
Actually, Bram, it goes back much earlier than that.
Oh!
Yes, I know that because there's a brand new science fiction dictionary. It's called the Historical Dictionary of Science Fiction. It's made by Jesse Scheidlower. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, probably not.
Yes, and so he wrote a book a while ago about the history of a bad word.
Oh yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yes, but anyway, he's made this historical dictionary with many people helping out. Historical dictionaries are cool because they don't try to just find out like what a word means, but it's like, where did the word come from and where has it been used? And a lot of words that we use in science fiction, which are those movies that show like technology and, books, of course, that show like stories that, like couldn't happen yet, but might happen one day. We all think that warp speed comes from Star Wars or Star Trek, but it actually comes from something much earlier.
Douche.
So as you probably remember, we live pretty close to New York City.
Yeah, that's right. We live, in Jersey City. It's pretty neat. And the other day, somebody spotted a snowy owl in Central Park in New York City, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, so there was a birder.
A birder?
A birder is somebody who's like really into birds. So a birder, he heard on Twitter or something like that there was a snowy owl, which, last time a snowy owl was in Central Park was in like the 1800s. It was like 1890 or something like that, which was very strange. And they think that the snowy owl came to Central Park because snowy owls like being around sandy areas.
Sandy areas?
That's right, the baseball diamonds.
Ooh.
Douche.
So now I want to talk about ghost kitchens.
Oh, ghost kitchens, like in Scooby-Doo, where they have the mask and it's always like kind of the same thing.
No. A ghost kitchen is like, so the pandemic, it's still going on, and like a lot of hotels, they're like closed, right? Or they're not doing very well. And some of these hotels have like these fancy kitchens.
Oh, I understand. And so companies, like let's say you and me wanted to start selling our blueberry peanut butter.
Yeah. So we start selling our blueberry peanut butter, but we don't have a place to do it. We can actually go into a hotel and use their kitchen. We have to pay money, of course. And it's like a shop. So it's like win-win.
Yeah, so that's one of the good things about the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Douche.
So our final story today is all about a man who's died, a scientist. His name is George Carruthers, and he's African-American. He's 81 years old when he passed away. And, back when there were very, very few black astrophysicists, he actually made kind of like a telescope that went to the moon on the Apollo 16 space mission.
That's right. And, just like you boys and girls, he was into, like science. And he liked learning things. So he actually built a telescope back in 1949. He was only 10 years old, living in rural Ohio.
Yeah. And as he got older, he made this this telescopic device, and it's pretty amazing. It was used to make ultraviolet photographs of the geocorona.
Oh, the geocorona.
Yes, but also stars and nebulae and galaxies.
Oh.
Well, we're out of time, and we're going to go to the roller rink.
Oh, that's right. So there's this roller rink. We love it. I think I just said roller rink.
You did.
This roller rink. It's in Washington, New Jersey. It's pretty cool. It's called like the Villa Roller Rink, and it's like old school, baby.
Yeah, you never say baby. That's my thing.
Oh yes. So it's pretty great if you're ever out there. It's a little rural out there, but you can hear the latest songs. Kylie Minogue and the Smothers Brothers.
Dad, what are you talking about?
I love you, Bram. Let's get to the roller rink.
Yes, we gotta get tickets though. I also want to say really quickly that I hope that Winston's okay.
Oh, you're talking about Cherry, Bird, and Cal. That's right. Winston is in a cemetery right now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you should check it out next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Do you want this week's news? Go to littlenewsears.com.
Don't forget to check out our videos on youtube.com and our teacher lesson plans and more on littlenewsears.com. May your sweetness shine.
And your colors glow. Blah!
Sources for today's broadcast include the New York Times, the Daily Beast, and CNN.